And welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I haven't talked about the Vectrex for a while, and there's a reason for that. Unfortunately, the reason I have waited, I am still waiting on. So I thought in the meantime, well, let's at least throw together a quick video here, because I love this console. And I really love this Vecmulti cart that I got. It's the one that I posted a little while ago, where you can load up your own ROMs, and what was surprising to me is it came with a whole bunch of ROMs loaded on it already. And I've been kind of going through this list. I'm actually down to the Zs here. And there's some stuff on here that is just mind-boggling. And I've never seen anybody talk about some of these titles. So I thought, well, let's throw one of those on and just let people know about it. Specifically, I'm going to start actually at the very bottom of my list on page 41 here. This one, number 2 there. Zufallstreffer or something? Actually, I looked it up online. I believe the correct pronunciation is Zufallstreffer. No idea if that's correct. Don't even know what the word means. But it's from Luchs, who is a great Vectrex developer. Love his stuff. In fact, this title was something that he was just playing around with, apparently, at least according to the Google searches that I researched. It was one of 8 titles that he was just messing around with, just learning, I guess, how to develop or whatever. No deep gameplay in mind, just can you throw together a quick game? And he has done so, but he didn't really want to release any of these. Apparently it was only when he released Vecfahren and there's some multi-cart, I can't remember what it was called, the NVM multi-cart, I think, that there was a big outcry from the Vectrex community, please release some of these little titles that you made. So he conceded, and Zufallstreffer is among them, and it has ended up on the Vecmulti cart here. So let's give it a try. I'll show you what it is. There we go, Zufallstreffer. It's a very simple game. In fact, it's basically imagine Pong with tanks. That's essentially what we're looking at here. I think it's only available in a 2-player game, so this is going to look pretty dull. But when I was trying out some of these titles that came on this Vecmulti cart, I thought, well, this looks really professional, and then I fired it up. And the graphics are really impressive. I'm the tank on the left here, and for some reason the other tank moves up when I move up. I'm not entirely sure why. I think if I had another controller in, maybe that would make a difference. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking to myself, this looks really cool, almost like a Tron tank game in a way. What the heck do you do? So I hit the 4 button, and it fired a shot. And look at that, I actually did some damage to the guy. Well, excellent, I'm going to shoot him again. Oh, I missed. What? In looking up a few reviews, or not even reviews, not a lot of people talk about this title, but there is a link that goes into a brief description of how you play this game. Basically, you only got 2 controls. You can fire a shot. That's using the number 4 button. And yes, in the middle is like a neutral zone interference field thing that every time you shoot, it may or may not go in a straight line. It'll just come out randomly on the other side. Oh, I got him again. And the other thing you have is if you hit the number 3 button, you can put up a shield temporarily. So if you're playing this, sort of you and a buddy, you can actually do a very cool little Pong kind of a game. And apparently you can't shoot through your own shield. There we go. And yeah, I guess it's just whoever gets to the top score wins. So, you know, sort of basic Pong stuff. But I really like how this looks. I mean, for something that Luchs just put together as a quick little tech demo, I guess. I mean, it's very cool. The energy field thing that's flying back and forth on opposite sides of the screen there. I don't think that has any bearing on the gameplay, but it looks really cool. And I think with 2 players, this would actually be a very fun tank Pong type of a game. So yeah, I think that's really neat. And totally just a hidden gem on this Vecmulti cart. I didn't even know this game existed. There are quite a few like that. So I think over time I'm just going to bring some of these to light because they look really cool. And some of them are really basic, but there are some great ones like this that are very polished for what is essentially, I guess, just a tech demo. But yeah, just think of what a great bunch of games are out there for the Vectrex, as long as you can get your hands on them. There's some really, really great titles. Anyway, that's it, and with luck, what I'm waiting for my Vectrex will be soon, and that'll be a very special video. But until that time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.